Check, check, check. What's going on? Morning. Okay. We're gonna look at gold. Sorry, one sec, guys. Okay, sorry. Let's do it. Cool. Gold's dumping. I'm fucked at gold today. Got a lovely short. I'm short too. I wouldn't be shorting if I were you. Unless you're day trading. I mean, like, first of all, here's the thing. This could be fine to be shorting for the day trade, okay? Could be perfectly fine. But what is the goal as a trader? Buy low, sell high. Do you think this is high? Right? After literally just wicking the bottom here. They're going to buy it off of this, right? That's the level they need to support. Okay. This is nothing. Okay. They gained this. They gained this, right? So they need to hold this zone, kind of. Okay. What's going on here? Kicklink, Dumb Money Hunter. So, if we want to see, like, you could be shorting this in theory, but you would be absolutely retarded to be shorting right now. Absolutely idiotic. Sorry, I'm just distracted. Fucking shit always. There's always shit going on, dude. I shouldn't be day trading ever. Right? I'm running a business, dude. It's crazy. It's like there's no time for anything. Oh, it's god fuck, dude. It's like you guys don't realize how confusing life can get if you're trying to balance everything. Right? Anyways, if you're shorting, you're dumb, all right? Let's just make it fucking blunt, okay? Look at the weekly, dude. They're going to buy off this level right here, okay? We got weekly level right there. If you're shorting, you're dumb. Even I'll put it on the other gold there. Okay, look. They're literally on the weekly level right now. Right? The daily failed to make new lows, right? Now, mind you, it didn't need to go very high. So this could have been, it doesn't need to go. What we need to do is we need to regain this red bar here. This is for it to go back to all-time high, right? It only needed to kind of go that high. So depending on where this weekly closes, but that was a really nice pump up, okay? So until we get a weekly close that's bearish, this is a perfectly fine area to be buying in right now. Trump is not a cause for anything, dude. Like did Trump tweet something? Like I'm fucking sick and tired of people thinking that something is out to get them. It's your problem. You're the reason you're losing money, not Trump, not the war, not anything other than you are terrible at controlling your own self, okay? You can't even control yourself. How do you expect to control anything else? Practicing DMC for the past month, the only time it doesn't work is when there's human error. Yes, exactly, because this is how the market works. Right? So I'm literally like, so in theory, this could go down or up, right? Because we don't know where the closes are yet. But so far, what it's telling us is that it's going up until we're proven otherwise, okay? So if at the end of the day, this doesn't gain, right? So if it doesn't bounce right here, and if it doesn't bounce right here, it's going low, right? Like this is the level, okay? If it doesn't bounce right there and then gain this by the end of the day, right? Then we're fucked. Then gold is absolutely fucked. This is the floor for gold right now. So if you're shorting into the floor, like good luck with that, okay? Like if it doesn't hold right here, it's going back down to like 35K, right? And that's like we're in a fucking massive crash for gold, right? If that's the case, right? Like this shit doesn't happen ever. 30 over 30% crash on gold doesn't happen ever, really, right? All news offers is volatility and extreme speed. Yeah. So news, Trump tweets, right? Fucking, it doesn't matter, dude. Market opens, it doesn't matter. Literally nothing matters, right? It will do what the market is going to tell you it's going to. The market will tell you what it's going to do first, no matter what is going on, okay? It will always tell you beforehand. Let's look at that Trump tweet before. When did it, when there was a pump or something. What was the Trump tweet? NASDAQ, something like that? Look, I have proof. Okay, look, this was that Trump tweet, right? Guess what? It told you before that it failed. So you should have been long. It doesn't matter how far it went, right? It told you before that it was going to go to the bullish side. An hour before. It will always tell you before. Always. Very new. Do you have any videos to start with the basics or recommend anyone on YouTube that does? Yeah, I have everything. You can watch everything on my YouTube and understand everything perfectly fine. I even have like a beginner sort of course thing. Everything I have, you don't have to go anywhere else other than my channel to get 100% of everything you need to get profitable. Okay. And it will all be for free for you, okay? You can do a fresh chart analysis on any pair. Yeah, we can. Here you go. Let's look at GBP USD. Oops. I'll show you exactly how you know exactly what's going to happen in the market always, okay? Okay. So there's only two things that are important. Where are levels? Jesus. Oh. Where are levels and where are attempts to gain those levels? Jesus. Oh. Took my pills and it's making me cough, dude. Not like medicine, just like supplements. Oh. Okay. Oh, I don't know why it's making me cough.
Your levels is what I use as a target lol.
Okay. So levels are candle bodies on pivot points. Right? You can see a wick past the level. It means they attempted to make a new high. They failed, right? They failed to gain that level. So what do? They retest it and then go to the other side, okay? What is the other side? You might ask, what is the other side? Because what if it's not a range, right? What if it's a trend, right? What if it's going up, right? And then the other side would be the origin of the move, right? Jesus. Okay. So this is the origin. Sorry.
You changed your chart's color.
I did. Correct. Okay. So you can see the level that they brought it to, okay? It's the next level in the trend. They'll go then touch that, right? So they touched it and then bounced off of it, okay? So what do you do if you're going to start from just scratch? Mark your levels on high time frames, okay? Weekly and monthly, okay? Weekly, monthly, daily, okay? These are your major levels that are actually important, okay? You can see they're rejecting off those levels, okay? Couple levels here, a couple levels there, blah, 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 right? So you've got some zones, you got some levels, all great, right? Now go to your daily. You know, a couple levels here. Now these 3 time frames are the important ones. See, they bounce off that level.
You look like
there.
your workout. What is your diet?
I don't eat. I don't have time for food, bro. Okay, you've got some levels. Now, all of these levels, there will be a reaction off of, okay? That's what you know first, okay? And then from there, depending on if you're going to swing trade or day trade, swing trading, you can look at the 4 hour and 1 hour and whatnot, okay? And what you look for is the same exact thing on every time frame. It's just all fractals of each other. It's not complicated at all. You're looking for one simple thing. The levels get tested.
Are you on the carnivore diet?
No, I don't eat, bro. Carnivore diet's retarded, dude. You're an omnivore, okay? Bro. Omnivore. You are an omnivore. Carnivores, this debate is so retarded. People are like, you go vegan. The other people are like, no, go carnivore. No, you're neither of those. You want to know how you can tell? Look at your teeth, dude. Herbivores have clunky teeth. Carnivores have only fangs. And then omnivores have both. You have to eat both, okay? Or just don't eat. No need for food anymore. Trading only. All we do is trade.
So you're telling me I'm not secretly a wolf?
You are not. You're. I'm a part of the wolf pack, man.
Is a herbivore.
Okay, wait. I got completely distracted. We're gonna.
What is your thoughts on mint?
The cure to pain is not something bought in the liquor store. Interesting. Okay. Thoughts on Mint FX? I don't know, dude. I don't. I think he might be better than other guys. Okay.
Why aren't you married yet?
No woman is good enough. Put these teeth on Michael J. Hobbs. I think this is, yeah. Why am I not married, bro? That's not Michael J. Huddleston.
Ike is a herbivore. I have feeling you're into hot MILFs.
I'm into banging anybody who's hot, dude. I don't care how old you are. I got a girl coming from taking a boat to come see me on the weekend. Haven't ever met her, haven't talked to her really. Sent her like one message. Chatted on Instagram for a second. She's gonna come visit on Saturday. Let's see ICT, bro. This better be ICT, dude. This ain't. Is this close?
Did you just say you're into anyone regardless of age?
I did say that, correct.
Give Ike's picture and tell to switch teeths.
Yeah. Yeah, we need ICT's picture too. Okay, we need to put no, we need this. Copy image. Fuck it. Just feel like fucking around
Face
right
swap
now.
ICT with Tory Trades.
That might be funny too.
Mavin Island.
I need a good picture of ICT, dude. Maybe this one? Okay. See if fucking. Anyways, we were explain how to do a whole analysis on a chart. Okay, so literally, you don't need to fucking figure anything out, dude. All you know is no matter what time frame you go on, if it fails, it will go to the next level. Okay, so you just draw a story, right? So this time frame, the 4 hour, told us it'll go to the next level down. Okay, but if we go to a different time frame, hey, maybe it tells us something different, right? So this one failed here, so it's probably going to come up here, and then it's going to come down. Okay, something like that. That's how you trade, right? And then if it's coming down, okay, where are the levels? Okay, here's a level. Boom, it's probably going to bounce off that level. That's how you figure things out. Okay, so what's going to happen on this chart right now? I'm going to show you right now with pretty much 100% certainty. Boom, something like this, and then boom, and then boom. Okay. Now, guess what? Gold's bouncing exactly where we said it was probably going to bounce off of. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Should we take a gold long? Probably. That's not gold. Whoopsie. Buy. Long gold. Swing trade long.
You're FOMO trading though.
FOMO trading? Not at all. Why am I on two different... Oh, unreal. Two different contracts. Interesting. We'll see if it bounces here, dude, right? Like if not, it's probably gonna die, right? So we can put a stop, right? We can put a stop somewhere. Just throw it randomly because nothing matters. Right? Nothing really matters, right? Where should that stop go? Maybe there? Okay, we just had an hourly close. Nice. So here you go, okay? So look at this. Now what we can do, looking at gold right now, okay, is we can know where our stop's going to go, okay? Because we just had a nice close. So every time there's a close, it's going to tell you what it's going to do next, okay? So we just failed to make new lows here, okay? So where do I want to put my stop? Probably right here, okay? That makes sense, right? Because this is the area in which we just gained, okay? So now should come up, right? Which will be good for potentially this 4 hour, okay? We have 1 hour left. So the 1 hour is going to tell us that it's going to go up, right? The 1 hour goes up, that's good. The 4 hour will close bullishly, hopefully, right? This is cascading. Like I'm doing preemptive assumptions of what probably is going to happen, right? I will change my mind based off of closes, but I can assume what's going to happen, and then I can know once it closes, okay? So come up, fail here, maybe, right? That might be nice. And then from there, the 4 hour can cause the daily to hold support here, okay? We need to hold that yellow line. Where's that yellow line? Oops, somewhere. I don't know, right here. We need to be above here. That's good. We're happy with that right now. We're happy with this decision to be long below that level, right? Because I'm hoping that this holds, and then we can go even more bullishly. Does this make sense? Gold is going to melt. Probably not. It already did. Right? And let me give you a piece of advice. You're probably new and you're wrong. You're almost always wrong if you're a new trader. because if you're entering into the trend after it just collapsed, the trend is probably over. What are you going to do? You're going to take like this much more, right? Your better bet is to look for the reaction and then go back into the actual trend, okay? You could have shorted up here, right? But now you're at the bottom again. Huh?
Your opinion on Oilit is on key level to might gain check daily.
No such thing as beginner luck. I hear like a sound. Anyone ever use Zealy here? Yeah, I think a lot of people are using Zealy. Thinking of buying oil. Okay, some people asking about oil. Chris, you like indicators, right? I'll post a screenshot. No, we don't use indicators. Your opinion on oil, key level, check daily. We can look at oil. Huh? Let's look at oil. Okay, oil. Let's look at oil. By the way, if you guys want to make money, you can go on WAP. Links are in the Discord. You can clip my shit and make money. People are making money. People are making money just watching the stream and clipping it and posting it to their socials and getting themselves famous. It's great. Anyways, monthly. Monthly is almost over, okay? And guess what? If the monthly closes here, let's try to predict where the monthly is going to close based off the daily and weekly candles, okay? So daily candles. Here's the thing. If today we gain this level, that's bad for the economy. That's really bad. Okay? Why is this level so critical for the economy today in 4 hours? In 4 hours, we're gonna figure out most probably if the economy is going to collapse right now or not. Okay? If we close above this, that means that oil will go for a new high. Okay? Which will mean that over the next 5 days, 4 or 5 days, whatever it is, right? Oil will close at a new high, okay? It will go for new highs, which is really high. We don't want oil to close way up here because that's crazy bullish for oil. And if oil's super expensive, that means everything collapses, okay? What you would prefer to see right now is a rejection off this level as it's coming into it. So how can we determine if it's going to reject, okay? Let's look. Hey, this is actually somewhat good. Right? We've just rejected off that level. Okay? So potentially this could reject more, right? And it's just gone for a new high right now and trying to grab more better positions, okay? People exiting their positions, okay? So again, lower time frame, you know, if they fail this right here and then come back in, they come back in here on oil, that'll be good for the economy. Okay. The video you posted on YouTube yesterday can show some examples. That's literally how I trade always. Okay. So you can just watch anything, and you will get examples. Okay. WAP doesn't accept Nigerian numbers. It's a shame. Get a different phone number. All I've done is posted a job offering. If you can't make the requirements in order to get that job, then that's not my problem, right? It's your problem. Also, you spelled WAP wrong. So only EU or is a low volatility week? What do you mean? Boys. It is bouncing there, right? Do 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 do. Now where is this going to go? It's not going to go very high. Right? Will it? Wait. Actually, it could. It needs to regain up here before it'll go for the new highs again. So if again, I'm just getting more confirmation in my head. It needs to regain these levels, right? In order to go for this new high again. So in the next hour, right? If or I guess it doesn't have to be the next hour, but if this does pump solidly and the 4 hour closes really bullish, right? Then, and right up here, then this will go for new highs, okay? So if you're shorting, once again, dude, Why are you so dumb? I literally told you don't short the exact bottom. When's the ICT battle? It's not going to happen, dude. ICT is never going to show his actual results. I already have shown my actual results. I already did.
You told us to long.
Yeah, I told you to long. Yeah, but everyone said that they were shorting. At the start of the stream, they're like, we're shorting. We're all going to short the bottom. First of all, I don't know. There's nothing to say. And then second of all, there's still nothing to say. All right? Now, don't let me get to the third, because I didn't say anything in the first two. You're in a buy and hit your stop loss. That's why you don't use stop losses. Just don't use a stop loss. It's simple. Stop loss can't be hit if you don't use them. Anyways, I mean, I'll use them for situations like this, where I'm already very bullish on gold. For technical. Oh my god. Yes. Nice. What's my average R? Doesn't matter. One-ish. Where do you trade gold? Maven. Yeah, anyways.
There's a FEG in his teeth.
There's an FEG in his teeth? Yeah, that's good, dude.
ICT doesn't even know you exist, and you're over here Photoshop face swapping him.
He knows I exist. He's talked to me multiple times, dude. We do not like each other. But his teeth look like that. ICT has hated me for years, dude. This is nothing new. I've been advocating against the cult of ICT since 2021. For 5 years, dude. He tried to threaten me a couple years ago.
Order filled.
Before DMC, what did you trade?
Before DMC, what did I trade? It would be like, I don't even really remember. I remember I did, like something like this, right? It was like a W, right? With like, it would pass it and then it would regain the zone, okay? And then I would enter in this zone, shooting for a new high, right? And ultimately, it's very similar to DMC in that, hey, but you don't understand why it works, okay? All you see is there's this W, right? And then you re-enter on a pullback, okay? And I think I used fib in order to enter, and I did like a 50% or 60% or something. And then I would target, I would shoot for, I would go too far. I would shoot for like, I would do this, right? And then shoot for like 3R, right? But that's not a very probable way to trade, because you can easily get stopped out, and you don't have a very good likelihood of hitting that long distance. What would have been better is to do that, make the W shape, shoot only for the new high, right? And then put a little bit of room on the stop, right? That would have done so much better, right? So if you don't understand DMC, this is all you have to do, dude. I mean, and I don't know if this would work, right? But here, look. Okay, we can even look like this is counter trend, okay? So let's look how this is counter trend. It would still work. So you've got consolidation. You go past it, right? And then you regain it, okay? You would enter somewhere in here, okay? And then you would target only a new high, okay? And then boom. See, you only got the new high, and then your stop would have been somewhere here, right? And this would have been a really high likelihood chance of winning, right? 1.5R. Yeah, a situation where it wouldn't work though is obviously right here. Consolidation, go past it, come back up. You would have bought here and then stopped out, right? Let's watch the 5 minute here. We can even watch the 1 minute if we want a little bit of action. Nope, 1 minute's retarded. That's easy. Just fucking gaps on the 1 minute, dude. I used to watch you way before you founded Maven. I remember saying that your strategy was based on psychology, analyzing what other traders were thinking and executing based on that. I mean, I think I was floating my own boat, bro. I think I was just saying random shit so that I could sound smart, right? Like, you know, it was something along, like, I think I thought that people were getting stopped out, right? Like, okay, so there's all this move, right? And then this is everyone getting stopped out. So psychology, my psychology, you know, but the reality is I just fucking looked for a pattern, right? Because somebody told me that's how it worked. Right? It doesn't work very well if you just do it like that. You need to understand what is actually happening, not just look for a shape. Okay? You need to really understand it rather than just, oh, that looks right, because anything can look right. You ever see those things that like rocks look like faces or something, right? Like a tree looks like a face, right? Like this, okay? Like, does this look like a face to you? Kind of, right? But it's only because we're that's what we're looking for, right? I told you it would be a face, right? So your mind makes it up, right? So the same thing with trading is, if you're looking for shapes and patterns, you will find them more often than actually exists. So you need something that's clear cut, definitive of this is what's going to happen next. Okay. Taking entries on the daily using DMC works best for you. Yeah. That's what works best for everyone. Like, the lower time frame you get, the worse your trading will be. I'm considering buying some prop from Challenge with other firms again. Somebody was telling me Lucid was good. I want to look. Just curious. Funded rules. I used to just trade Top Step all the time. Days to pay out. Minimum. It's just like the exact same as Top Step, is it not? Payouts to live. What's the platform? I'm just wondering, like, scaling plan. Like, I know Top Step only allows you to withdraw like 50% of it or something. What's you said? It's like instant funding or something. Probably instant funding. Gold still kind of just flatlining right here. This is good. Requested is do they let you take the full amount of the payout? How does the payout work? I know like they seem to be an exact mirror of Top Step. What's different between Lucid and Top Step? What's the lines indicator you use? Polytrends. What do you think about Equity Edge? Scam. Like, why would I promote Equity Edge over Maven? I own Maven, dude. Maven has never denied a payout. Equity Edge has a terrible reputation. Like, why do you, like, if you guys only care about pricing, I'll give you a $1 challenge. I'll give you a $1 challenge, but you're never going to make any money back. You know what I mean? Like, at what point do you just accept that it's a scam? Equity Edge is like fucking notorious for not paying people. What about Apex? Also fucking rug pull them. Apex is deceitful. Okay, they have all these crazy rules. I mean, not necessarily. They morally are probably okay with themselves because they put all the rules on their homepage or whatever, right, on their FAQ. But there's so many crazy rules on Funded that what their point is to they get you to pay the activation fee, and then it's incredibly difficult. That's what their product is them letting you feel like you passed, paying extra, and then failing because it's incredibly hard. Apex is the hardest firm to get a payout on. I would never touch Apex. I would never touch Equity Edge. Equity Edge and QT are on the dodgy side, that's for sure. Yes, sir. Like, I don't know why you would ever go with a firm that's known for denying payouts. Maven is the only budget firm that's ever been able to not deny payouts.
Don't you receive defamation notice from these firms?
Defamation notice? Fuck them, dude. Defamation for literally just claiming what already exists to be true for certain, right? For pointing out reviews? No, that's you're not defaming somebody if all you're doing is pointing out that, hey, you should go look at the reviews that they have and the feedback that their clients say. Their clients say it's a terrible platform, right? Scam. FTMO, perfectly fine, but expensive. Maven and Funding Pips, very trustworthy. Exactly, yeah. Funding Pips is similar to Maven, yeah. They're bigger, though, of course. But at the same time, Funding Pips, I think they've had like 3 massive issues, where they've had to pause. They've paused payouts. They've reset things. Right. They've had massive problems. Now, mind you, they're a much larger scale than Maven, so I don't know what they had to go through, but they're more or less reputable. Okay. But that being said, they've also caused a lot of problems for their clients. Maven's not. Well, this does not look good. This does not look good. Maybe they buy, maybe they don't. Maybe they buy, maybe they don't. Bro, they almost crumbled when MT5 shutdown came. Khaled handled it well. I mean, he didn't handle it well because they almost crumbled. You know who handled it well? Maven. Because we immediately had another option available instantly. The same day you could continue trading. Do you remember that? The MT5 shutdown, boom, Maven pushed one button and you guys were ready to trade again. Okay? That's handling it well. Handling it well is knowing what's going to happen before it happens and then preparing for it. Not reacting when something bad happens and gathering all your shit and trying to fucking cover your ass, right? They handled mediocre. They were able to stay afloat without destroying lives. That's mediocre, okay? Thoughts on trades by side? I don't know. All of the gurus, I don't know, dude. I wouldn't recommend any of them. In the same world that I wouldn't really recommend any prop firm because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. All I know is Maven. All I know is my shit. I know my shit works for certain. What's your day job at Maven? This is what I do. I own it, dude. I own Maven. What do you mean, what's my day job? I make sure it runs properly. I'm more on the content side at this point, but marketing and content, right? Boo, 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 boo. Again, it needs to bounce here. Is that the weekly level? It is the weekly level. So hopefully they bounce off that weekly level again. I mean, that's the level they need to hold. That weekly level there. Will Maven breach my accounts if you copy my trades? Well, I don't know, dude. You might have to ask Maven that. If you copy trades, will you get banned? Yes. Oh, it does not look good. So is making a trade on a platform like TopStep and Apex. I don't know what you're asking.
What about Bulinox?
Nobody has 85% win rate. You're wrong. I do. I mean, not right now. I have 80. You can see on the chart. 80% win rate this year. So it was 85 earlier, but because gold's been dumping, we did take a couple losses. But your boy trades ICT, so he can't conceptualize the fact that somebody actually makes money. shorting gold now? No, shorting gold at the bottom would be retarded. We've been over this. You're asking if Maven is a trading platform? Like TopStep and Apex are not trading platforms, so your question is retarded still. They're prop firms. Maven is a prop firm, correct. Like TopStep and Apex. It's not a trading platform. It's a prop firm. Completely different thing. 80% win rate is easily achievable. Yes, especially when you trade dumb money concepts.
What about Funded Next?
Well, I'm not going to recommend any firm. If you want to trade on a prop firm, choose Maven. If you guys listen to me, right, and all of the things that I spout out my ass, okay, and you believe it to be true, and you think that my trading style works, and you're following along, and you've trusted me, why would you go elsewhere? Trade on Maven. It's like I don't know why I need to even need to humor any other prop firm. If you guys follow me and you trust the things I tell you that are absolutely for free, just do what I say. Who the fuck would listen to you? I mean, you don't have to, but you also don't have to make money. So if you want to go trade ICT and lose money, that's great. Who would listen to me? Probably, tens of thousands of people that watch me. That give everything for free. The only person in the world that is doing what I am currently doing. You're disrespectful as fuck? That's correct. You mean if you can't handle somebody just insulting you, right? Your ego's that hurt that you would rather trade something that makes your life worse
I love ICT.
Because your ego is so pained, then you can do that, dude. I love ICT. Yeah, dude. I remember what's meme you came in here and we got into a little fight and now you're here all the time. I just fight with everyone, dude. You come in here and ask a stupid question, I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. Right? If you're being an idiot, I'm going to tell you to be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. I'm doing it out of love. I just say it in the way that's rude. Okay. I mean, sure, I could be nicer, but that's not the way that it's going today. Today, it's not that way.
I would die for ICT.
You would die for ICT. Yes, okay. Fucking ICT, bro. That's like saying if you can't handle someone beating you up, letting your ego get in front of you. No, it's completely different, dude. Beating you up is a physical limitation. If somebody's beating you up, it's because you don't have the physicality in order to defend yourself. Okay? If I call you an idiot for being an idiot, and you're hurt by that because you're an idiot, right? Then it's your ego getting involved, telling you that you're not an idiot and trying to protect yourself. Letting go and allowing yourself to accept the fact that you just said something dumb is going to allow you to also learn. Okay? Are the standards for Maven better than Apex? Apex is incredibly difficult and scammy, dude. Right? Maven is cheap. Maven is cheap and is relatively in what you have to do. Okay? There's no crazy rules, no crazy consistency scores, right? They don't make you send a video of yourself trading. Apex has all these weird things, okay? Apex makes you record yourself trading. You know? Guru, Chris Hunter. I don't like the word guru, bro. Guru implies I sell you something. Anyways, dudes, if you're new here and you don't like that I yell sometimes, that sucks. Some days I'm
Being
not
easily offended is low self-esteem issue, along with fragile ego.
Yeah, being offended.
Marvin is cheapest and the best in the industry.
Being offended means you have a low EQ, not IQ. EQ means you have EQ problems. Or alternatively, you could call me an asshole, and hey, guess what? I know that to be true, and I accept it. Guess what? I'm not offended. Okay. So if you called me a fat asshole, in both cases, I would just laugh because I'm like, I'm not fat and I'm an asshole. Correct. Right? But if I was actually fat, I'd probably feel pretty bad.
We didn't have a fight. You just got mad and riled up because I said ICT trades better than you.
Oh yeah, ICT is not better than me though. But you're here every day now, dude, because we got into a tussle. I see you all the time now. Anyways, let's do a giveaway, huh? Let's give some more shit away. Maven accounts, free Maven accounts. Come get your Maven accounts, free Maven accounts. Anyways, I'm not always mean. Some days I'm mean. Gold's scaring me, so I'm being mean, okay? There you go. Release the ego. Gold is scaring me. I don't want it to go down. It's at the limitation of what I accept, so I am louder today.
Paying to rage bait and stream.
There you go. That's accepting your ego, okay? I'm literally showing you in actuality right now. I am more loud today and more obnoxious today because the market makes me uncomfortable today. And these are the things you need to learn in order to be a really good trader, is to be aware that you are reacting in a different way based off of emotions so that you don't react differently on the chart. Okay? I am still playing this exactly how I would like to play this, despite being uncomfortable with it, right? 5K instant account from Maven. Right. You're gonna type in plus CNT bag. Okay. Cunt bag. Without the U. Plus CNT bag. You made 2,000 on Apex. Good.
Plus host teeth.
I think I said I'm brand new. Came here to learn. Well, welcome to the initiation. Welcome, brother. I'm sorry if you were hurt. I will teach you what you need to learn, okay? I'm sorry if I was mean to you. If you would like to come back, I do this every single day. It's all for free. There's a bunch of YouTube videos. You can watch everything. You can learn. If you're subscribed, you can get free accounts here. Just type in cunt bag, and then you'll get 10 times the entries to get this Maven account, okay? You have to be subscribed. Now I'm being informed that Apex I mean, Apex will pay you. Here's the thing with Apex, they will always pay you out if you followed the rules exactly, okay? I know this industry very well. Apex will never deny your payout unless you broke the rules. But they have so many rules, okay? They have a lot of rules, and it's deceitful. That's my opinion, right? It's not necessarily a scam. It's just deceitful, right? And that is on the borderline of scammy behavior, right? Okay. Raffle. Arr, Reggie. Congrats, bro. You want a Maven account? Open up a ticket. 5K instant account. When you say no copy trading, I mean, read the rules, dude. Read the rules of what you're going to be buying, okay? If the rules on the FAQ say you can't copy trade, then learn what that means. Okay. Instead of just random, like, I'm not going to tell you. You should go to the company. I know it's my company, but you should learn how to do things on yourself rather than asking for assistance all the time. Figure it out on your own. Too many rules, you start losing customers. Yeah, that's. I mean, well, no, not necessarily on Apex. So the thing with Apex is they just pay crazy influencers, right? So every influencer has an Apex referral, right? So everyone knows Apex, right? And then Apex also has these like 90% off sales, right? So you get everyone on, but then nobody gets a payout, right? So it's it's just shady business, I think. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up, dude. You trade with a $5,000 account, which is cool, but it's on Maven, red flag. You place a trade randomly, which is cool. We clearly know that trading is not your number one source of income. Well, that's obviously true. I tell you that. My income is a Maven salary. And then I invest my money. I position trade, right? And then swing trade, right? And if I'm going to day trade, it's on a prop firm. It's not my own money. I'm not day trading my own money. I tell you this with 100% openness. I would never day trade my own money. It's ridiculous. I'm a swing trader. The Hunter FX in 2020 would shit on Dumb Money Hunter. I wouldn't need to fight Hunter FX from 2020, bro. Dumb Money Hunter wouldn't accept his nonsense. Okay, might sign up for a minute. Hey, join the Discord. I'll ping each day when I'm going live, okay? So what's going on with gold? I just want you to be aware this 4 hour is going to close pretty soon. And then like it's looking rocky, dude. Like this doesn't seem to be doing exactly what we want, right? I'm just gonna get out of this little thing. I still have more gold running. That's just a break-even trade, so it's not reacting the best way possible. So why am I going to be over risking myself right now, right? So let's just wait it out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.